There are some informations you don't know about Sonia Uche and Maurice. Two of them actually know what's up about themselves. Two of them actually know that yes, this is what it is. That some secret needs to be kept. Anything concerning their life, it should be private. Because they know that yes, many people will say, many people will talk. Nothing concern fans, nothing concern publicity here. In terms of only movies that she can display to you guys publicly. But anything that concerns private life of her, we all know how Sonia Uche keeps everything secret. She can never be open to you guys in anything. Ordinary relationships that you guys are asking her, she can never display it to you. I think that she will answer this based on say, are you in a relationship or do you have a child? Or do you have a child for yourself? Or are you pregnant? That kind of a thing. Don't expect Sonia Uche to answer that kind of question. Because she's so private and she knows exactly what's necessary to display on social media or what to answer you guys. You can't come from nowhere and be like, you want to know more about Sonia Uche. Are you a part of family member or do you want to marry Sonia Uche in any way? And you are asking her whether she has a son or have a child. Sonia will continue confusing us until we learn to mind our business and leave her personal life the heck alone. If silence was a person, so my love, you do this one, go ahead, sweetheart. You see it, Sonia Uche will always continue confusing everybody. So far, you are not minding your business. So far, you want to know more about Sonia Uche. So far, you want to know whether she is married. So far, you want to know whether she's in a relationship with Maurice. So far, you want to know whether she has a child for anybody. Then, she will keep confusing you. It's better to mind your business and be on your own. Believe me, nothing will spoil. Nothing will spoil. But you might feel like it is necessary to do this or it is necessary to do that. This is Sonia Uche life we are talking about, for crying out loud. Focus on your side. Nothing will spoil as well. Sonia will continue confusing us until we learn to mind our business. Many people that doesn't know how to mind their business will surely learn the hard way. If you don't know how to mind your business, you will surely learn the hard way. Tell me that you know more about Sonia. Then I will tell you that you know nothing about Sonia Uche. I don't actually see why people feel so comfortable to drag people's name or to think that they need to know more about their faith. Who that one help? Faith this, faith that. Are you even serious? Does she know that you exist? Does that your faith knows that you exist? There are things that you need to ask about Sonia Uche. Not today ask about her relationship status. Tomorrow you ask about who owns the ring in her finger. Tomorrow you ask who owns that child she is carrying. Are you prognosing or you're trying to figure out everything about Sonia Uche? Whereas you know that she can never tell you that. Whereas you know that you're not even part of her life. Then why trying to figure out what that doesn't concern you? Please leave Sonia Uche alone. She is not in for all this, please. If she has a child with anyone, Uche Nancy will not and would have not called Ijeoma's daughter her first grandchild. So let my dear Sosolisto darling be. Well, whether you let her be or not, you are dragging for dragging's sake. You want to know more about Sonia Uche? Then keep playing. You can never know more about her. You are not part of her family and you can never know that. She likes confusing bloggers. Abeg make una tell Maurice say I no wan see im relationship romance. I wan see wedding put ring for the girl. She don try for him. No say e no wan marry, abeg make she waka find husband. This is the amebo I'm talking about. This is the amebo I'm talking about. You're trying to know more about Sonia Uche. Whereas is none of your business. Look at what you are even saying. As if she is waiting for Maurice. Why are you guys carrying Maurice matter for head? Why do you guys always have to say some things about him as if he's the only man in Hollywood industry? And not actually understand the way from fans reason. You are talking about Sonia Uche, you are talking about Maurice, that Sonia Uche is waiting for him for marriage. How? You guys should stop all these things. You guys should stop all these things. It doesn't make sense at all. It doesn't make sense. Talking about Sonia Uche in such a manner. I don't actually understand how you guys do this. But believe me, it doesn't make sense. Sonia Uche waiting for a man to get married to him, Maurice. Omo, people can talk. Oh. People still shipping Sonia with Maurice when he's busy posting videos with decoy in a club. Well, that's not enough. Posting video or picture with decoy in a club doesn't mean they have something in common or they have something going through between each other. But there's no two ways about this. You should know that basically anything that concerns Sonia Uche and Maurice, and people will always talk. Or anything that concerns Maurice, and people will talk. Yes, on a party with friend wearing the same clothes as in the movie set during the day. It is definitely not a romance Valentine party. And also the heart balloon auntie share are so ugly and cheap that I do not ever think a man from her class, I guess she is classy, will give to a woman. So please, these people are confusing you. If you allow these three people to confuse you, they will confuse you. Sonia Uche Morisampi what? If you allow them to confuse you, they will actually confuse you and nothing you will do about it. They will surely confuse you. If you mind your business, they will never confuse you. That's people that doesn't mind their business. That's the people that they are confusing. Even till tomorrow, you should know that yes, this is what we are talking about and it is what it is. I don't actually understand how people feel and how all these things work because when you look at Sonia Uche and Maurice, the way they play their role, it is what it is. It is as simple as that, believe me. They find out later, they have 2 kids. Now, she's pregnant again, third one. Wait and see, you think Maurice like Yash? Peace be unto you. They are very private, my dear, from UK. It is cool, it is simple. Whenever you know some things about your faith, but not all. There are things we call private life, private stuff, private things. This is not about dragging, this is not about forcing. But exemplarily, you should know few about them, which is something public, not about whether they are married or they are in a relationship, or you want them to be in a relationship, or you want her to marry or to bear a child, for you or for the family. What's wrong with people? Why are people prognosing? Why are people putting their mind in or putting their mouth in something that they know that is none of their business? The person called the call is the real baby of Maurice. Please guys, leave Sonia alone. The guy was with Maurice yesterday at the club. They love each other. Clubbing and partying together doesn't make you a wife material. It doesn't mean that the guy have plans for you. Imagine partying with someone you want to marry. Who does that? Ladies can easily be deceived, believe me. Imagine saying that the guy will marry you because you guys party together. You guys club together. Imagine calling someone that you call your future wife. A lady that you say that she will bear kids for you. A lady you say that you want her to be the mother of your unborn kids. Then you carry her and be clubbing and be partying every time. Believe me, you are deceiving yourselves. You guys are deceiving yourselves. If you say that it is a lie, then drop the comment. I'm waiting for you. There's nothing you will tell me. I know this game, I know this kind of thing. Even myself, imagine you as a guy carrying a girl, or you and the girl will just be clubbing every time, partying every time. Someone you want to marry. What are you teaching her? What are you teaching her? Someone you call a wife material. you will see her in a club or you club with her, something like that. Does it make sense? It doesn't make sense at all. There's no much other way to explain to you that, because as a guy that have plans for you as a girl, nothing will make you club or party with that person. Always, I mean always, even once. You can just party or club with a friend, not even the lady you want to marry. Ready, stop brainstorming. This boy is the first child of Maurice and Sonia. The conception was the first time I went to visit them in Asaba. He stayed with them in the family house and the rest is history. That's not Sonia's child. Really, that is wonderful news. Well, social media is social media. Anything can happen. People can say or organize any story they want to say. They can form anything they want to say and drop it for you guys to believe it. But believe me, it's not easy to deceive people, and it is also easy to deceive people. It depends on where you are. Then it will be easy for them to deceive you. I don't see the reason why people will feel so succumb so easily to listen what people are saying on social media or to accept what people are saying on social media. But believe me, people and their way of doing things, you can say whatever you want to say. You can do it in whatever you want to do, but in another different style or different way, you surely have to understand it or learn the hard way. Because Sonia Uche is too strong for people here. She is too strong for social media. Every day you come, you see different characteristics of comments, different reasoning, all about Sonia Uche. Different titles, all about Sonia Uche. Then you feel like it is what it is or it is cool. Well, it's fine. She just said she had to go and take care of her grandchild. Yes, a granny. I saw this child at the live session. When Sonia is introduced the crew members at the house. When he's going to introduce his friend at the kitchen, I saw this child there. If it is true, I will be glad you can go and check. Well, nothing to check, nothing to agree about here, because it is what it is. Everybody is a human being. You can say whatever you want to say for people to chase it and say, okay, no problem, because they don't like arguments. So they have to accept it and move on, because they know that you are even lying or even not saying the truth. But in terms of basically let peace reign and they don't like arguments, tell me the reason you think that you someone have time to argue with you. That person knows that you are even lying, but they actually don't want to have anything to talk about or say anything about that. So they don't even have time to argue with you in what you particularly don't even know. So let's just take it that way. Now Sonia Uche and Piwas have different characteristics. Sonia Uche, you can see her as a wife material, and Piwas as not a wife material. If you think that Piwas and Maurice are going to get married, then rethink. Piwas indulged herself in BBS surgery. She is not natural. She's not naturally built currently. Look at Sonia Uche, everything just aligned naturally. Natural beauty, natural body. Then in terms of party and clubbing, Maurice clubbing and partying with Piwas, not with Sonia Uche, speaks more volume about wife material stuff. Someone you call wife material will never club with you. Believe me. My fave. This is definitely Sonia and Maurice son. This is not a kid from or for a movie. They are dressed just alike. Why would someone just let Sonia take their son on Valentine's Day to take a photo shoot? I have told you in previous videos from the past that Sonia and Maurice had a child, and that in prior videos that she looked pregnant. So on this day, Valentine's Day, she decided to come with a big surprise. No way, this is Sonia Uche Maurice's child. Definitely. Just my thoughts, but I'm thinking for sure. Sonia Uche Maurice's fan. from USA. So happy for them. May God continue to bless their union. Well, whether they have a child or not, people are not saying that they don't have a child, or to have a child is a bad thing, or to bear a child before marriage is a bad thing. But they are trying to make it look as an argument. This one said that they have a child. The other people say that they don't have a child. Tell me how you think that it is easy to accept or to agree. I don't actually understand how people feel, sha, but believe me, there's no two ways about this. We look at this in a very good way because it is what it is. It is as simple as that. Whenever you look at Sonia, Uche, and Maurice, the way they play their role, it is obvious, it is cool, it is normal. So let's just accept everything we are seeing or whatever we know and move on. It is as simple as that. So let's just check other people's comment, because as we check it, then we deliberate on it. You drop your own comments, we deliberate on it as well, because everybody have their own opinion concerning Sonia Uche. My people, this child is just a part of what Sonia is doing to confuse even the blind. If Sonia, uh, if Sonia did have a child, the first person to bring that out is Uche Nancy. That child will never hide. You know what is bothering me as a fan? Her movies are not moving the way it should. With so many fans, let us all give her movies some attentions. You guys left her movies and be giving any other thing attention. That's so ugly about that. That's so bad about this, because you need to support your faith. You need to support your faith in every way. I don't see the reason why you guys will feel like you can argue or drag anybody or drag Sonia Uche or be dishing inside her own private life. But you know what is the best for her? To watch her movies is the best. And it will always be the best. That's the only support your faith seeks from you guys. That's the only support they seek from you guys. It is something that you guys won't even know or understand. But to watch their movies is the highest thing that you can do for them. This is not even an argument. This is not even something to brag about. But exemplarily, it is something that we all should agree on and say that yes, any movie that Sonia Uche drop, the one that Maurice drop, we should at least go and watch the movies. There is time for everything. There is time to comment. There is time to watch movies. Or else you are not a real fan base of Sonia Uche and Maurice. If you don't love them genuinely, there is no way you will use your data to watch their movies. And that's what we call fake fan base. They are always here dragging or bantering, which doesn't make sense. Something is weird about this whole Sonia Uche Maurice relationship. The other night, Sonia was posting a pregnancy video. At first, I thought I was dreaming because it was late at night. Now, she has uploaded a video with a young child. What kind of game is this? What kind of game is this? To top it off, the child could pass for Maurice Samson. That baby has a strong resemblance to him. I said that you have used the word weird loosely here. Well, everybody with their own reasoning, everybody with their own way of putting their words. And there's nothing you can do about that. Just make it look so okay and cool. Let everybody with their own way of reasoning be. You see? So as they drop their own way of thinking and reasoning, their comment is okay, sure. But like they said, people will still deliberate on it. We're not here to drag anything or drag anybody, but to make sure the things is sorted and very okay. It is normal, it is what it is, because Sonia Uche and Maurice have been friends for years. So even if you tell me that it is their own child, I will never argue, because yes, they are meant for that. and it is not even a bad thing. So we continue confusing us until we learn our business. Learn to mind our business. It is cool, sha. Let's just drop our comments and like before you go. Thank you guys and see you guys next time. Goodbye.